What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to WWE 2K18 AI Universe Mode. This is the first ECW after probably the best show I've seen so far in Universe Mode, Extreme Rules, and I'm here with Mr. Maverick.
I don't own ECW.
But we have a one hell of a card here for you in Week 9 here from the land of Extreme.
Welcome everyone, and thanks for coming. We are live in beautiful Southern California, San Diego to be exact. There's no doubt this is one of the most exciting lineups we've had in a month of Sundays, so stay tuned.
And to start out Week 9, the perfect way to start out, non-title match. We've got the former Divas champion Ruby Riott versus the newly crowned Divas champion, Sanity's twisted sister, Nikki Cross. And Zach knows how proud I am of Nikki Cross. She deserves it more than anyone else in the women's division.
She's got the whole world in her hands now with that title belt.
Indeed she does. And keep in mind, this is a non-title match. This is just a chance for, pretty much for Riott to take her aggression out on Nikki Cross, and Nikki to prove what she's got now that she is the champ. But how will this turn out? We definitely about to find out.
The following contest is a knockout match. Making her way to the ring from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott. And her opponent, from Glasgow, Scotland, the Divas champion, Nikki Cross.
And here we go, a test for the newly crowned champ against the former champ, and that triple threat was absolutely brutal, absolute banger, and was tied in my mind for match of the night at Extreme Rules.
It was a great match, but you gotta imagine how much pent-up anger Ruby Riott has.
Oh yeah,
she wants revenge.
that is why this match is happening right now, and Riott showing that she is not too happy as she is in control across Bulldog to the champ. Now Ruby, oh my god, looking to work on that arm. Jesus.
Oh.
And Riott showing aggression at Extreme Rules, hitting Alexa Bliss with 6 super kicks, almost back to back.
Well, to be the champion, you gotta have that ruthless aggression.
Ruthless aggression. Yes, I completely agree with you. Nikki Cross, Irish whip off the rope, and she loves doing that shoulder tackle, and as said before, for her size, that's a lot of power out of that shoulder tackle.
Yes.
Oh, wait a second. Is this going to be that? Oh, yeah, that nasty looking straight jacket neck breaker. Good God. And Riott may want to punish Cross, but Cross is absolutely insane and all about punishment. And now, is she going to go for that signature cross body? Cross looking to fly. No! Front missile drop kick there. Beautifully executed at that. Now, Riott getting back in control here. Gonna throw Nikki into the ropes, coming back. Very impactful kick there. And Riott not looking to, may be probably depressed, angry that she lost the title, but she has not lost a step in the ring, not letting those emotions affect her.
Like I said, it's her emotions that drive her.
Oh, look at that.
Good Lord.
Beautiful sunset flip powerbomb.
She's gotta let her anger drive her in this. She wants to prove that she deserves that title.
And it looks like she is going to. Nikki cannot do anything right now. Now Riott leaping elbow drop. And the champ not looking too good here. And Riott throwing Cross over the top, and a stunner on the top rope, sending Cross back first to the floor. And now she's definitely working on that back now. And the crowd getting up close and personal with these two female competitors here tonight. Don't touch them. Now Cross, and you do not want Nikki Cross getting the advantage on the outside of the ring. Alexa Bliss knows that firsthand.
It's just a bad time outside the ring.
Good God, they're just taking turns throwing each other into the guardrail, and Riott going for something there, not connecting fully, but enough to put Cross on the mat, and back and forth yet again. Was that a 7 count? And Cross and Riott back into the ring. Oh, Cross was going for something there. Riott reversing into a DDT.
Great reversal there.
Oh, wait a second. She's looking for that Riott kick here. And twisting the arm, and Riott kick to the champ. Cross may be done after that one. 1, 2, no. The new champ found new flames and letting that fire drive her to kick out and continue this match here. But, stretching the leg of Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross has a lot to prove in this match. She has to prove that she's worthy to hold that belt and that it wasn't just a fluke that she won.
Exactly. Yeah, I completely agree with you, because anyone can win a triple threat match, but pure one-on-one, you got to have some sort of skill to defeat your opponent. But Cross here, laying in some pretty decent shots. Now, what is she doing? Jesus Christ. Just face first into the mat. And it's not pretty, but that's Cross's style. Oh, look at Cross sitting right in front of the former champ here, letting Riott know who's on top of the women's division now. Wait a second, Cross, fisherman suplex, 1! That was beautifully executed, by the way. That'd make Mr. Perfect proud.
Yes, but just a 1 count from it.
I don't know, but this time, I really think she's probably looking for that cross body here. And indeed she is, but no, she overshoots it! Rookie mistake by the new champ.
Oh, that might cost her.
Oh, no, it's not, as she's got Riott in the corner with brutal headbutts. Riott trying to get control. Nikki not allowing that one to happen right now, at least. And now Riott with the forearm shots. No, those are elbow shots. Straight to the head. Oh, wait a second. Nikki is in perfect position right now. Riott on the top rope, diving senton.
Oh.
And that move is brutal. 1, 2, no. Cross kicking out. Riott in awe here. But if Riott hits that Riott kick again, it's all over for Nikki. And Riott kick! And I think the champ is done after that one. 1, 2, 3, and the former champ defeating the newly crowned champ in singles competition tonight. What does this say here?
Well, it says that Ruby Riott definitely deserves another shot to get her title back.
Well, that's all up to the game. I'm not making no more matches. But, man, Nikki Cross let me down tonight. Breaking my heart a little bit, but
Here is your winner,
Ruby Riott deserved the victory. She was the better woman here tonight. But moving on in the evening here, we've got 2 new champs. We've got the Hardy Boys, newly crowned ECW Tag Team Champions, going up against Chad Gable and Jason Jordan, American Alpha, 2 technical wizards here tonight in a tag team match. And I gotta still give it to the Hardys, new champs, probably feeling really good. Jeff's probably high, for God's sakes. But as I said, American Alpha, technical wizards, can reverse just about anything, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm going with the Hardys.
Yes, I would also go with the Hardys, because I think American Alpha might still be considered rookies, especially compared to the Hardys.
Oh yeah, but here we go with this tag team match. Here we go with this tag team match, and the Hardys looking to delete American Alpha here tonight on week 9 of ECW, starting out with Gable and Hardy. And Hardy probably doesn't want to get in a technical wrestling match here with Gable. He's a former Olympian for this stuff.
Yes, American Alpha certainly has that technician style down pat, like you said.
Oh yeah, Hardy's all about high risk, high reward, extreme, and American Alpha just your typical technical magicians in the ring. But look at Hardy here showing Gable that he can pull out some technical stuff of his own. Oh, wait a second. Hardy with the sit-out jawbreaker to Gable. Now the Hardys taking control early on. Still very, very early match. Anything can happen. Wait, reverse atomic drop to the Olympic nuts of Chad Gable.
Olympic nuts. And good lord.
Indeed. And now Gable's starting to fight back here. Going for a snap suplex, but Hardy reversing with a knee strike to the head and a front missile dropkick. Things are not looking good for American Alpha. But much needed tag to the big man. Oh! When the hell does Jordan hit single leg drop kicks?
When his dad, Kurt Angle, tells him to.
Jesus Christ, kill me. Oh, look, that was a beautiful drop kick right there, though. And another single leg. Hardy almost stopping that momentum, but Jordan able to connect with quite a few shots there. And now gonna show off the strength. Deadlift. Gut wrench suplex to Jeff Hardy. And can you imagine how important a win over the tag team champions, how much that means to American Alpha?
A win by itself means a lot to all competitors, but a win over the champions, that's a whole new level.
That's setting you up for the future.
Yes, it is.
Now Jordan putting Hardy into the turnbuckle here. Uh-oh. Spear! Into the belly to belly! Jordan on a roll here. Jeff in trouble. Needs a tag to his brother. Will he be able to get it, though, as American Alpha? Oh, no. They're setting up. Grand amplitude to Jeff Hardy. 1, 2, 3. Just like that.
Good lord.
And American Alpha defeating the Hardys. Just like that. What the hell just happened?
I don't know. I think we saw a new face in this generation of wrestling. We saw American Alpha at their peak.
Here are your winners, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. American Alpha.
And that was a clear message sent to not only the champs, the Hardy Boys, but to every tag team here on ECW.
American Alpha is here to stay.
Indeed, that was very, very impressive. Just that quick. But moving on in the evening, we have triple threat action. The king of the cruiserweights, Neville, versus the man who burns it down, the debuting Seth freaking Rollins, probably the best wrestler in the world right now, versus the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. Now, Neville, probably the man, the most experienced of these three on ECW. Seth Rollins debuting, the wild card here. I think Bray Wyatt's a wild card too.
Bray Wyatt's always a wild card.
That is very, very true, but I have a feeling some crazy shit's about to happen in this one.
Making his way to the ring, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 194 pounds, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville. And his opponents, first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Triple threat action. Keep in mind, no disqualification. And that, overall, I think, favors Wyatt more than anyone. But, as said, Seth Rollins is... I can't even explain how good Seth Rollins is.
You know, Seth Rollins is something else right now. He's dominating the world wrestling, that's for sure.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed he is. But taking it to the king of the cruiserweights here. And here in ECW, Neville's not the easiest man to take on in the ring. Wait a second. As I said, sit out F5! It's not a gourd buster, 2K. It's a sit out F5, obviously. Okay? You agree, right? Super kick!
Already a super kick.
You agree, right? Sit out F5.
But Brock...
Fuck Brock. And Neville, and that is completely legal in this one, exposing the steel turnbuckle there, taking the pad off. And now, Rollins here. Oh, maybe going for that God's last gift. Neville rolling Rollins up. Rollins able to kick out very, very quickly, but Neville following up with a sit-out powerbomb. Meanwhile, Bray Wyatt got the whole world in his hands, and Neville tossing Rollins onto his head. Now Neville and Wyatt. Neville and Wyatt, that'd be an interesting one.
Huh.
That would be very interesting. Two completely different styles. And now Wyatt with the gut buster to the king of the cruiser. Oh, going right after Rollins, but Rollins saw it coming into a tiger suplex.
Nice.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Rollins loves to fly. Elbow to the back of Wyatt. And now into a moonsault. And Rollins seems to be on fire here tonight. Because we both know, what does Rollins love to do?
Burn it down!
Damn right. And now Neville. Oh my God. Again. Sit out F5. And Wyatt again really trying to feel the energy from the crowd. But German suplex sending Wyatt onto his shoulder and neck.
Neville's so deceptively strong.
But Wyatt brushing it off like it is nothing. Now picking the king of the cruiserweights off the mat. Neville gonna fight back here, and as usual, you gotta go for a pinfall submission. Oh, Jesus, the speed on that power slam. You gotta go for pinfalls or submissions whenever you find the right opportunity. No matter if you think your opponent's worn out or not, you have to go for it in triple threat matches.
You never know, it might pay off just to go for it.
Wait a second. This is what retired Sting here, and buckle bomb to Bray Wyatt. And Rollins immediately picking him up off the mat.
I think you meant to say the move that almost murdered Sting.
Yeah, same difference. Please, game, never put Rollins and Sting in a singles match. Please. Wait, Neville. Ooh, looking for a dragon suplex there. Rollins reversing with an elbow. And now Rollins. Oh, the half Nelson backbreaker. And now sling blade to Wyatt. Rollins is on fire. And I don't mean that as a pun. He really is. Oh, wait a second. Rollins! The curb stomp to Bray Wyatt. And I think that's got to be it. 1, 2. No! Wyatt kicking out of the stomp. Damn it, Cole. Oh, wait a second. Oh, was going for that face buster used for a finisher. Very, very briefly. But it is unique nonetheless. And now Neville going to try his luck at pinning Wyatt. And Wyatt having a little too much time to recover. And I knew this one was going to be good. Now, Neville. Oh, wait a second. Neville going up top. Is he looking for that red arrow? And red arrow to Wyatt. Rollins making his way to his feet. 1, 2, 3. And Neville defeating Bray Wyatt with the red arrow. Rollins, always one of the fastest wrestlers in the world. But tonight, he was just a little bit too slow to get to his feet.
Neville was able to capitalize on the damage that Rollins did and inflict a little bit more of his own damage.
I mean, honestly, who the hell's going to kick out of a curb stomp followed by a red arrow? Those are two of the most brutal moves in professional wrestling.
Brock could do it.
Yeah, I bet he could.
Here is your winner, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville.
And Neville not having too many matches as of late, but continuing his role here. And I can't help but think eventually Neville's just going to be a huge force to be reckoned with, especially by the world champion. And speaking of the world champion, up next we have the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose going one-on-one with Samoa Joe. And actually, Neville getting his momentum back tonight because Dean got his revenge at Extreme Rules and absolutely took it to Neville and picked up a victory. Will that momentum carry him to a victory against the ECW World Champion here tonight?
I don't know. Joe's got his own momentum coming off a victory from the
true.
ECW pay-per-view.
Hell of a match.
Yes, it was.
But, I mean, Rollins, not too much luck here tonight. He didn't necessarily lose, but he didn't win either. But will that luck go different from another former Shield member? Let's find out.
Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in
go. The opportunity for Ambrose to show what he is made of here tonight. But Joe walking down here not looking like he's in too good of a mood. But when is Joe ever in a good mood?
When he's absolutely destroying his opponent, that's when.
Look at that. Ambrose with a headbutt to the Samoan submission machine. But Joe not going to let that one fly. Ambrose steady fighting back here, though. And, oh, Joe with a lariat. Putting Ambrose onto the mat. And now working on that shoulder. And Joe knows a plethora of submission holds. And wait a second. Just like Neville, Joe taking the turnbuckle pad, exposing the steel. And that is not legal in this one.
No, it is not.
And Joe just throwing Dean to the mat. Nothing pretty about it. It just hurts. And Joe with the cutthroat taunt here, saying he's going to put an end to Ambrose, but Ambrose still trying to fight back. And I've told Zach, like, in real life, like, I'd be as scared of Samoa Joe as Braun Strowman. Like, yeah. No fucking joke. Joe is a scary human being, but Ambrose throwing Joe off the ropes here, and a spinning elbow. Actually, a pretty move by Dean Ambrose. Wait a second, Joe with the half and half suplex, turning Ambrose inside out. Now the champ throwing Ambrose off the rope, coming back. Oh, was going for that snap power slam, but he couldn't get it. But he puts Ambrose on his head.
Ambrose must be reeling from that right now.
Oh yeah, but Joe, do you see the aggression here tonight? Like, absolute aggression. We've seen, wait a second, going for a pin? No. We've seen Joe in matches where he's pretty steady the whole time. He's not too rough, he's not too light, but tonight, it's pure aggression here to Dean Ambrose.
I think he knows just who he's dealing with. He's dealing with Dean Ambrose, one of the former members of The Shield. They dominated WWE for a whole 2 years almost.
Yeah, and Ambrose, a former WWE champion.
Yes.
And now sizing up Joe here. Kick to the chest. Picking the champ up off the mat here. And Ambrose with a bulldog. Putting the face of the champ in the mat, going for the pin. After that one count. And Ambrose should have known that the champ has way too much in the tank to be going for a victory right now. Ambrose going for a rake to the eyes, but Joe not allowing that one to happen. Ambrose in the corner, back elbow, enziguri, the agility from the 300-pound ECW champion here, and he's not even wasting time on a pin. He's setting Ambrose up. He is setting him up. Oh no, Ambrose. I believe it's over for you. Muscle Buster by the ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
Good Lord.
And I'm sorry, Ambrose, it just wasn't your night tonight. 1, 2. I stand slightly corrected. Ambrose still with a chance in this match. Not looking too good for him. But I don't know. He's got to hit something big to turn this match around and pick up the victory. Something huge. And it looks like he might try to do that here. Backbreaker to Samoa Joe. Ambrose trying to feed off this ECW crowd. Ambrose always a fan favorite with everyone. Wait a second. Now Joe forearm striking Ambrose. Lunatic lariat to the champion. That is what Ambrose needed. And he is sizing up the champ for a little bit of dirty deeds in the middle of the ring.
Gets all of it there.
Here we go, Ambrose. 1, 2. No, and Joe able to kick out of dirty deeds. Ambrose so close to tasting victory here against the ECW champ. And Ambrose, no reward without risk, calling Joe to his feet. We're going to have a flying lunatic. Oh, going for the double axe handle. Joe catching him into a backbreaker. Beautiful reversal. 1. No, 1 count there.
Ambrose isn't ready to give up just yet.
No, he is not. And Joe in that corner with the exposed turnbuckle still have not used it. Maybe he just wanted it just in case he did need it. Now picking Ambrose up on his shoulders here. Stun gun across the top rope. Now Joe. Elbow to the knee. The knee!
My leg!
And now Joe, just a straight standing vertical suplex with as much velocity as he could deliver. But Ambrose here tripping up the champ. Oh, Ambrose looks like he is getting pretty fired up here. And Ambrose, forearm. Oh, Ambrose, another forearm. Ambrose is pumped up here. Coming back. Another forearm into the Bulldog. And this might be the turning point that Ambrose needed right here. Let's see, setting up Joe. Jawbreaker to the champ.
Ambrose is feeling the energy from the crowd. He's feeling the ECW energy.
Oh, yeah, he is, but Joe fighting back here. Oh, wait a second. Joe with the rear naked choke. Dropping in to the coquina clutch. Ambrose in major trouble right here. Deadly submission move. Ambrose trying to hang on. Trying to hang on. Will his heart be enough? Yes! I think Joe let him go. Dean's just too crazy to submit, and Joe immediately into a dragon sleeper.
He's just barely got him in it.
No, wait, Ambrose with the knees to the skull there. Backing Samoa Joe off of him, that's what he needed, but Joe not gonna let Ambrose gain control. Ambrose with a, Jesus Christ! Taking Joe's head off with that lariat.
He threw all of his body into that lariat.
Wait a second. After that lariat, going for it one more time. Dirty deeds to the champ. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. Joe at 2.9. Ambrose so close, but the champ refuses to go down. And, oh, just planting that boot in the abdomen. What else can Ambrose do here?
I don't know. He's pulled out every trick in his book, but Joe just doesn't want to give up. Joe doesn't want to go down.
Hey, you can't say he's pulled out every. He's called the lunatic friend for a reason. You have no idea what this man is gonna do. You have no idea what his tricks even are.
That's true. I'm assuming he even has a book.
Oh no, this is bad for Ambrose. Rear naked choke, coquina clutch. Oh, I can't reach the ropes. Oh, it's over for Ambrose. I do not think he's gonna survive this one. Joe got it cinched in here. Oh my God, Ambrose once again surviving, but Joe looking for the Chimeraplex. German. Dragon. And to end it off, the straight jacket. And Ambrose is done. 1, 2, 3. But Ambrose putting up one hell of a fight against Samoa Joe.
A fantastic match from both of these competitors.
Oh yeah, and Joe celebrating in the ring. Ambrose looking very disappointed here. He was so close to tasting victory, but it just wasn't meant to be here tonight. Oh my God, Joe, the champ, going after Ambrose after the match. Head off the apron, the hardest part of the ring, by the way. And now, Joe not finished yet, sending Ambrose gliding into the 1,000-pound steel steps.
Good Lord.
And Joe making a statement here tonight. Do you think he might have been maybe offended or angered by the fact that Ambrose almost had the victory here tonight?
I think he just wanted to send a message to Ambrose and the rest of the locker room.
I don't know, but you know Ambrose is going to have a retaliation, something to say about this as time goes on. But we are moving on with our main event for ECW Week 9, and it will be the Monster Among Men, who tasted defeat at Extreme Rules in one of the best matches I've seen so far in Universe Mode against Aleister Black, making Braun tap out. Is Braun in the right state of mind? But on the flip side, the former Mr. Money in the Bank, the Icon Sting, telling Joe, telling Raven that he was cashing in to make the world title match at Extreme Rules a triple threat, and Sting getting knocked out by Samoa Joe. So both of these men tasting just every bit of defeat at the pay-per-view.
Yes, well, now they have something to prove. A win for them right now would be more fuel to their fire.
Oh yeah, both these men in dire needs of a victory. Who's gonna come out on top? Let's find out.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman. And his opponent, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 259 pounds, the man called Sting.
Here we go. As said before, both men in dire straits to pick up a win here tonight, especially in a main event on top of that. And Strowman was looking like he was going to leap for that front drop kick, but the Icon Sting, the veteran he is, delivering shots to Strowman, but Strowman burying those gigantic shoulders into the gut of the Icon. Who do you think lost worse at Extreme Rules? What do you think is worse, tapping out or getting knocked out?
Well, I think it may have been Sting because he overestimated his own ability by cashing in the Money in the Bank when it wasn't the opportune moment.
You gotta respect the guts, but Sting being sent to the outside and Strowman coming right out after him. But you gotta respect Sting for his decision, wanting it to be a completely fair fight.
Sting's nothing if not gutsy.
Oh yeah. As you said, this man's taken out the whole WCW roster single-handedly. But it just wasn't enough in that triple threat match. Now, the Stinger throwing Strowman off the ropes. Strowman coming back and Sting not able to follow up there. Sting in the turnbuckle now, but reversing on Strowman. And now swinging neck breaker to the monster among men. Now, oh, Sting going for something, and Strowman said, "Not today, bitch."
Like you said, Sting took out a whole roster of men, but he's never had to deal with a monster before.
That is very, very, very true. And Sting with more strikes here, focusing on those strikes to try to damage Strowman. But once again, Strowman throwing Sting into the turnbuckle, but Sting is still fighting back pretty well here. And Strowman, wait, out of nowhere, just tossing Sting up, throat first, across the top rope. And Sting looks like he's in quite a bit of pain here. Everything Strowman does, just because he's got so much power, is 10 times worse than any other superstar.
That's for sure.
Oh, wait a second, Strowman, we saw this a lot at the pay-per-view, locking in the Steiner recliner. Sting has felt this before.
Yes, but Sting knows how to reverse out of it.
Oh, yes, he does, as he trips Strowman up here. Now Sting, backbreaker there. Brutal backbreaker at that. And now Sting looked like he was pumping up there. Whoa, clothesline there. Following up again. And another clothesline. And Strowman backing into the turnbuckle. Oh, straight into the Stinger splash. Beautiful, beautiful combination, transition, whatever you want to call it. Now, Russian leg sweep, and things actually aren't looking good for Strowman. Is Sting going for the pin? One. No. Oh, Lord. And that is where getting a victory over Strowman is difficult, as he does not want to go down. But Sting with the strength. And now, picking up Strowman here. Strowman off the ropes, coming back. Jesus, what the hell was that?
I don't know, but I don't want to see it again. But I kind of do.
Sting looking like the damn Ultimate Warrior here tonight.
Well, they were tag team partners before.
Yes, they were. And Sting was trying to go for something, but Strowman sending the Icon to the outside yet again. Now Strowman following Sting, but Sting doing the smart thing and getting back in the ring here. But Strowman, oh no, we saw this to Black on the concrete in the crowd, power bomb. Sting is not good with power bombs, people. You're gonna kill the man. But the Icon's still fighting back here because this is the video game. And now Stinger with another Russian leg sweep. He can't do much just because of the sheer size, but he's doing whatever maneuvers he can. Strowman with a huge shoulder block, putting Sting on the mat. Strowman once again. Strowman has the past few weeks has just become like 50% a submission wrestler.
That's a terrifying thought.
Yes, it is, but Sting tripping up Strowman. You saw his neck caught that bottom rope, going for the pin. And Strowman not letting that affect him at all. Now, oh, Strowman was going for what looked like a scoop slam, and Sting, more strikes here. Woo! Back in Strowman into, oh my god. Sting, I don't know what he has in mind, but it's not a good idea. Oh my god! Avalanche arm drag to the monster among men, dear god. And now hyperextending the elbow. Sting showing a bit of a brutal side here tonight.
Sting can take away one of the arms of Braun Strowman. That'd be a huge advantage for him.
Yeah, that is very true, because this man's arms are huge, and one is better than two when they're against you. Oh, Sting setting up for it. If he can hit it, Braun might be done. And Scorpion Death Drop in the middle of the ring, and Braun looks completely knocked out here. 1, 2. No, the monster among men able to get the shoulder up. And there's not much else Sting can do against this man, but he can hit another one. Second time in a row. No! Strowman had that one scouted. I believe Braun just saved the match for himself with that one, hitting a Russian leg sweep of his own there.
He certainly bought himself some more time to dish out some more punishment.
Yes, he did. Wait a second. Strowman. What the hell? Jesus! What, I think they call that a Yakuza cutter? I believe? But nonetheless, it was crazy. Oh, Sting going for a leaping DDT, but Strowman into another Russian leg sweep. The back and forth in this match has been crazy. These men seem to be equally matched, even though they're so different. Now Sting. Oh, he's probably going for that arm of Strowman yet again. Very smart move, but not being able to connect there. And Strowman, jeez, imagine how high you are in the air when Strowman hits you with a backdrop.
I don't want to.
And Strowman breathing it all in here, and he usually follows up with something devastating. And Strowman, Jesus! Did you see the velocity tossing Sting? And after that one, setting up for that deadly running power slam, and Sting knocked out for the second week in a row. They're gonna kill Sting.
You might need to have Sting checked up on by your doctors.
I really, really do. The poor guy, man. I mean, he comes out here wanting to prove himself, and I get it. But is he really in his prime anymore? He just can't win the big one.
Here is your winner, Braun Strowman.
And that was it for ECW Week 9. And though that was a phenomenal match, I have to give it to Ambrose versus Joe for match of the night here tonight.
I think I'll agree. It is a very tough one, but I think I will agree with you tonight.
And be sure to let us know what your favorite match of the night was in ECW Week 9 as we keep pushing forward to our next pay-per-view, which is the second dual-branded pay-per-view here in Universe Mode. Remember, guys, if you enjoy my content, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at BrandonBrandyBear. That would be greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you guys for watching and joining us here tonight on ECW. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Stop killing Sting!
Run!